Alright, so what we have here is an order from CastleMania Games, LLC. I'm not entirely sure what this is. I didn't log in to check. So let's just go ahead and open it up. It was shipped in the box, unlike the previous order from CastleMania that I had to return because they shipped it in the bubble mailer, and that's exactly what a collector wants, right? Something they ordered, like beat up and stuff in a bubble mailer, right? CastleMania? I mean, I don't know. Like, I hope it cost them more to pay for that return than it would have to actually box it up and pack it professionally in the first place. But anyway, that's not what this is about. This is about... What is this about? Huh. That's interesting. That is very interesting. I don't know what this is. I don't know what to make out of this. There are 2 items in there, and those 2 items are... Let's find out. Or more than 2. Huh. Oh, okay. Let's see. There are several items in there. Let's see what they all are. This stuff is... I don't know, man. It might set off my allergies or something, but let's see. Let's see what we got here. We got a CastleMania Games sticker. Awesome. I hate stickers. We got a HD Retrovision YPbPr component video cable for SNES. That's awesome timing too, because I just got a brand new Super Nintendo system that I unboxed like very recently. Oh, look, I mean, let's face it, this isn't any kind of a super collector item to drool over, but look at these corners. These guys packed it right. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. I just love perfect corners, even for items like this where it doesn't seem like it's very important. I love it. I love it. All right, so this here is secret barcode. And next, what do we have? Holy Maloney. Interesting packaging. Very interesting, but look at this. All right, let's get this stuff out of here. Let's get this stuff out of here. Look at this, guys. Look at this. It's been so long since I pre-ordered it. I had some kind of an idea in mind for why I needed this for. It's probably gonna sit a while waiting for its time, but just want to examine it, you know what I mean, right away for issues that I could see right away. So it wasn't super cheap, but I guess if they have to save on a box, so be it. All right, so let's see what it all looks like. The plastic right away, we can see that it looks like it has no big issues on it. It feels a little bit kind of on the a little bit on the, I shouldn't say cheaper side. It just it's good. So this is from G Retro Stuff LLC. Oh, designed in Ukraine. Hells yeah, I am from Ukraine. That's awesome. Good things do happen in Ukraine. Yeah, that is amazing. I do hope that no Ukrainian military dipshit decides to set up like their freaking military camp nonsense anywhere near where these guys work. So yeah, because that wouldn't be good. That would not be good. So this was from 2020, well before the so-called special operation, also known as war, in Ukraine. Anyway, overall this looks, I don't know if it's actually made in Ukraine or not, but overall this looks super legit. One of the things that I'm trying to recall, Retro RGB? He had a video once where there was some kind of an issue with either this or like the actual RGB plug things, but this looks legit. I don't see anything in here that looks like it would be an issue. Everything looks nice and clean. Nothing's warped. We're looking at perfection here. And this, of course, is SCART, right? So this is a SCART. This is two SCART. Two outputs. Huh, interesting. G-tag. Wow. So it's got the power isn't here. I don't know how that works. But anyway, that'll be, this is just an unboxing video, so that'll all be for another time. But this is an amazing piece of I was gonna say machinery, but no, a piece of electronics that does need external power, which I do not believe I have, unless that's what is there in the box there. So far, so good. And I do, oh boy, I am gonna need to grab a little bit of bubble wrap to put that in, because it does look perfect. Like, not a scuff, not a scratch, not anything that would make me like regret anything so far. Okay, so multiple ways to open boxes like this. Rip, rip, bend, rip. But we're not those kinds of people. We are these kinds of people. Whatever that means. Let's open it up. Let's open it up like intelligently, basically. That wasn't that hard. Ooh la la. Okay. Very interesting. So normally, like, if this was some kind of a collectible box, I'd be like, oh my god, it's damaged. But I do have the sort of, what's it called, the instinct, like, not to overbend and stuff like that, you know, because it creates creasing, etc., etc., etc. Like, my collector obsessive instincts are kicking in. But what do we have here? So we have all the power supplies that we need. We have this is kind of cool that they started doing this. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, because it's a good thing. It's a really good thing. I've seen this from more than one manufacturer recently with, I think it was a Seagate hard drive. It came with a lot of these different outlet packs. I think it makes sense. Like, it's a little bit redundant, seeing that hundreds or thousands or, you know, millions, depending on what is sold, of people are getting these plugs for countries that they're not going to use, you know. But it's actually quite it's a good thing. All right, so this one is, I don't know what country this is or why they thought this was a good idea, but I guess it is what it is. I used to kind of think the US plugs were kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Like, when I first saw them, I was like, what? That's dumb. But it actually kind of is a little bit less dumb than the European ones. The European ones, as like most European things, is the phone going to refocus? Yeah. As like most European things are kind of like a little sexier than American things. Or like the British one is the most effed up. Like, I don't know what those people are thinking, but anyway. But as kids, like, you always have to watch the little kids so they don't stick like nails or something like in these outlets and get themselves zapped. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the US ones are kind of a little safer. In any case, so with this, oh, this was in there. It was in there somehow differently. I can't put it back in there. There's no joke that I will say. Oh, it was like that. Yeah, there we have it. All right, so we got the power supply and the plugs for different regions that I already spent way too much time on. But let me just show you how dumb the like obnoxious the UK ones are. Like, look at this. Like, who wants to have that in their house? Ugh. Sorry, UK people. That's just ludicrous. Anyway, this is pretty awesome. So let's wrap this up. This was an order from CastleMania Games that included this HD Retrovision YPbPr component video cable for the SNES. And look at this. I have the SNES, brand new one, handy nearby, waiting to be mated with the cable. anyways, with the cable on my brand new CRT Panasonic TVs. So we got the HD Retrovision component video cable, and we've got this G Retro stuff, Ukrainian. I don't know. It says designed in Ukraine, probably made in Taiwan or China, like everything else. G Retro stuff, gscart SW version 5.3. It looks absolutely gorgeous, just beautiful, beautiful. And it does come with a power adapter and various regional power plugs. So there we have it. I don't know that I will be opening this right now. There's no reason for it. It's gonna have to just kind of wait for its time, wait for when it's ready to be set up and mated. I probably shouldn't be making those kinds of gestures. With the paired up, I should say, paired up with the Super Nintendo system that it's designed for. Very excited. I'm gonna be ordering more of these for sure, because because I have more than one Super Nintendo and Famicom, so that's why. But I do absolutely love that it came like undamaged and packed super professionally. Kudos, to CastleMania. This is not like the previous experience that I had buying from them, where it was just a one boxed item about that size they shipped in a bubble mailer. Please guys, never ship anything in bubble mailers. Nobody wants their stuff damaged. You know what I mean? Like, charge $1 or $2 extra or whatever if you have to, but like, ship in a box, protected just like this order here, and happy customers, and happy CastleMania guys. Happiness all around. Just ship, pat it in a box, and good life will be ahead.